Welcome to another edition of Kosher Caffeine, turbocharging your soul right here on Kosher Caffeine. I can be reached by sending me a note to koshercaffeine, one word, at AOL.com. And now for a little nourishment for your soul. Today's subject is all about faith. Faith is the main breaker that allows the soul to shine into your consciousness. Faith is very, very important. Our sages tell us that the Jewish people were freed from Egypt, from their own exile, through the power of faith. Faith brings freedom from constraints, from limitations. Faith, the prophet tells us, is the greatest principle that invigorates a person and makes him righteous, makes him happy, makes him blessed. What is faith all about? How do we strengthen our faith? Faith is very different than logic. Faith is all about pulling yourself back and letting God shine in your life. Logic and trying to understand things is all about putting your own ego and putting your own limitations to encapsulate and be able to make sense of what you're understanding. That puts a limit on things. So how then do you strengthen your faith? Faith is something that is very different than logic. If you were to say you were going to use your fingers to understand something, well, understanding is in the brain. Writing is with your fingers. Now, sometimes writing can help be a jumping stool in order to understand things a little bit better, but you don't understand with your finger. The same thing is also with logic and faith. Logic can sometimes help us jump and become a stepping stone for faith. But how do you feed directly faith? The only way to feed faith directly is by doing a godly thing, by doing a mitzvah, by doing a godly act, by understanding the greatness of God and the spirituality of one's soul, by pulling oneself back and letting yourself be a student to receive godliness. This is the only way you strengthen your faith. You cannot strengthen your faith only by logic. Logic will help you be able to reach a level that is higher, from which you can go and jump into a deeper realm of faith. But faith is only strengthened by being a good student and a recipient of godliness. Until next time, we brew another sip of kosher caffeine. Adios. See you next time.